Hi there, Dr. Matt Wunderlich here. So today we're going to talk about kids again. We're going to talk about toddlers to like preteen range. Yesterday we talked about infants and the importance of getting them checked and adjusted. So today we're going to talk about toddlers and as they grow and develop. So toddlers, they're starting to crawl, they're starting to stand, they're starting to walk. These are all very important things. So I want you parents to remember, don't rush your kids, especially if you're a first-time parent. You know, you're so excited for them to do stuff. You want them to start walking and crawling and talking and doing all that stuff. Kids will develop at their own pace, and it's important that they learn to do all this stuff. Crawling is important. It helps develop some of the curves in our spine, makes them hold their head upright, helps with that. Standing, learning to walk, all those are very important as well. Now, as they're starting to do this, you're going to notice them falling down a lot. They'll stand up and then they fall on their butt, or they'll be walking and they trip on something and fall. So there's a lot of falls, especially with learning to walk. And then as they get a little older, they get a little more active. They're starting to run, they're playing. They're still not very coordinated. So again, there's a lot of falling down. If they're boys, a lot of times jumping off steps or jumping off chairs and stuff like that as well. All that stuff adds up. So they're a little kid, they're pretty flexible and they don't complain about pain, but you'd be surprised how much they move when they get checked. So it's important to get them adjusted during those times. So again, as they grow and develop, everything's working right, it's growing properly, okay? Really, when you think about it, from birth to about 18 is when all the growth and development happens with the spinal cord, the spinal column, your nervous system. Everything's starting to grow and function and work right. So you really want to make sure that you can give them the best chance you can to grow healthy, but keeping everything growing and straight, growing strong, and working properly with the nervous system. I hope that makes sense. Really, your nervous system controls everything in your body. Your spine's there to protect it. If it's a little shifted, or if you're getting like a scoliosis, or if you're getting kinks in your spine, or have poor posture as a kid, that's just going to grow and develop into adulthood, and it's going to start to cause problems as they get older as well. So kids are great. The nice thing is too, like I said the other day, they're very easy to treat. It doesn't take a lot of treatment with kids. Kids you can usually treat just a couple times, and sometimes you can even just accomplish things with home care, have them do some stretches and keep things loose or whatever. And again, turn it into a game. I usually do that with my kid patients because otherwise they don't want to do it. They don't want to do anything they consider work. It's got to be play, it's got to be fun, and that's easy to do. So if you have questions about this range, let me know. A couple conditions quick that we can treat. As they start to get to this age range, bedwetting can be something that can be common with kids. Sometimes they have a hard time with that. So we can actually adjust their sacrum because it's not fused yet as a kid. A lot of times it'll get out of position, put stress on those nerves, can cause some bedwetting issues. So that's a big thing we treat with kids in this age range. And also just kind of colds and flus, ear infections are very common in this age range. We do an ear adjustment. We adjust the neck. It helps drain the fluid, gets the pressure off the nervous system, and actually an adjustment is a boost to your immune system. Getting adjusted will boost your immune system and help you fight off those colds. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, send me a message, and tomorrow we'll talk about those preteen teenagers and how to deal with them. Good luck. Thank you.